7 a.m. in the morning time on this Wednesday morning, July 22nd, 2020. It's time now for the Peter Channel Morning News on this Wednesday morning, July 22nd, 2020. Good morning, you all. This lovely Wednesday morning, July 22nd, 2020, 7 a.m. and 67 degrees in Norton, Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel Morning News at 7 a.m. on this Wednesday morning is President Trump says coronavirus pandemic will get worse before it gets better as daily death toll tops 1,000. More than a dozen mayors joined Portland and asked the Trump administration to withdraw federal forces. No $600 a week unemployment check the GOP's plan for the next stimulus bill. U.S. State Department orders China to close consolidated Houston as Beijing vows retaliation. Texas COVID-19 hotspot is facing 2,000 patients overwhelmed with hospitals. Preliminary magnitude 7.8 earthquake strikes off coast of Alaska. Chicago shooting among bloodiest in modern Chicago history as 14 people injured in the shootout at a Chicago funeral. President Trump signs memorandum to exclude undocumented people living in U.S. from congressional appointment. Governor Newsom of California rips President Trump order targeted undocumented immigrants in census. Banned Chinese companies deny allegations they abused Uyghurs. Port 737. Max increasing unlikely to carry passengers before 2021. What Hampton has to do with the EU's $800 billion coronavirus stimulus plan. Dow Jones charges higher after IBM and Coca-Cola report earnings. Looking at the stocks now. Up 1,953 at 26,840.40. SP 5 up 5.46 at 3257.30 at Nasdaq down 86.73 at 10,680.36. How Tesla defined their new era for the global auto industry. And Giant Sutherland, CEO of Coach Parent Company, Pick Safety exits amid investigation. Active Venus volcanoes make super hot planet even more unwelcoming. Asteroids shower rain spacewalks at Earth as the 8.8 million years ago. CDC study finds coronavirus infections could be much higher than reported in some cities and states. States must standardize coronavirus data, former CDC director says. Peter Channel News Time is 7:02 on this Wednesday morning. A magnitude 7.8 earthquake struck off the Alaska coast. Officials had initiated a tsunami warning that was later canceled. Former university student pleads guilty to neo-Nazi swatted conspiracy. See sixth straight day with 60,000 new COVID-19 cases. In local news, Attleboro area state jumps rate stays sick in June. Attleboro area police chief says state legislation too much in a hurry to pass reform bills. Peter Channel News Time is 7:03, and it is time now for a sports report. To open up the first game of the exhibition season at Fenway Park, minus the crowd at Fenway against the Toronto Blue Jays, and they lose a tough one, 8-6 to the Toronto Blue Jays as the Red Sox carried a 6-5 lead into the top of the ninth inning, but then the Blue Jays put together 3 runs in the top of the ninth for an 8-6 win over the Red Sox. Sox and the Jays go at it at Fenway Park. Serena Williams' 3-year-old daughter Olivia Heidi had listed as part of order at WSL team. And fans react to Michael Jordan Brad on Detroit Pistons uniforms hard enough. Peter Childers Eye is 7:04 on this Wednesday morning. It is time now for a Peter Channel traffic and transit check on this Wednesday morning. Beep, beep. on the MBTA. Providence Trade 7804 542 for Providence is up at 10 to the miss basket between South Alabama substation due to the single issue with Providence Line Trade 7806 545 a.m. from Wiggins Junction up at 5 to the miss basket between Attleboro substation due to a single issue and the ferries they are looking good. Okay, let's take a look at the highways and byways of New England. Providence vicinity. It's looking good. Newport Bridge on both ends. It's a little bit slow. Interstate 95 at the northbound side. A little bit slow before 120 at Canton, 24. A little bit slow around 120 at Canton. South Expressway at the northbound side. A little bit slow between the Quincy all the way down to the Mass Ave exit and downtown Boston and Southern Expressway southbound side. A little bit slow between the Mass Ave exit down to the Dorchester Gas Station. 93 southbound side, also between the Summer Square Somerville down to the St. Bridge downtown Boston. Boot Water southbound side. A little bit slow between the Charles side, Navy Yard all the way down to 93 in downtown Boston. Up north, Route 3 to southbound side. A little bit slow before 128 out in Burlington. Central Massachusetts highways are looking good. Back in the eastbound side, a little bit slow around Lee, Massachusetts, but it's looking good in western Massachusetts. In Connecticut, 81 on northbound side, a little bit slow after Route 66 in Vernon, Connecticut. A little bit slow around 68 out of Vernon, Connecticut. And the Connecticut coast, 95. Looking good from Greenwich, Connecticut, all the way down to New London. 91. Upwards, looking good from New Haven to Springfield and all the way up into Berniston. And 95 of both bends in New York City. It's back between Washington and all the way down to Parkchester. FDR Drive, a little bit slow at the Harlem stretch, and Lincoln and Harlem to the eastbound side, a little bit slow. Brooklyn Queens Long Island Expressway, a little bit slow between Fletcher Meadow all the way down to Long Island City, and Brooklyn Queens Expressway, a little bit slow between Sunset Park all the way down to Brooklyn, and 278 to the westbound side, a little bit slow between the Brooklyn area, and 87 on the northbound side, a little bit slow between Yankee Stadium all the way down to Kingsbridge and Yonkers. And up in northern New England, it is a little bit slow on Interstate 89 in Warner, New Hampshire, and up in Maine Turnpike, a little bit slow around the Lewiston area, and 93 is up outside, a little bit slow around Queen, New Hampshire. Peter Children's time, 7 minutes after 7 o'clock, 7:07, and it is time now for a weather report, and it is a cloudy start to your morning. And we're seeing some rain showers around the Boston vicinity, and a lot of showers and storms from Congress to all the way down to Glens Falls, New York. And a line of rain showers stretch the line from east to Springfield, Massachusetts, stretching all the way down to eastern Connecticut and northeastern portions of Long Island, and then rain showers from Providence all the way down to Wesley, and they're fast movers and rain showers in the Boston vicinity, stretching up in the northeastern Massachusetts, and rain showers east of Leominster and down around Birmingham, rain showers between Everett and south of Pittsfield, and all moving east. And we could see some more storms 2 to 10 p.m. And the best chance will be western Massachusetts and western Connecticut, and it'll be between 2 p.m. and 10 p.m. Okay, looking at the forecast goes like this. Today's slight chance showers up between noon and 4 p.m. Mostly clouds by 85 degrees. Common coming south around 65 in the afternoon. Chance base to 20%. Tonight, chance showers at thunderstorms, some produce small hail, gusty winds, punch mark up to 5 p.m. Mostly clouds about 71 degrees, south about 3 to 5 miles. Chance of 40% for Thursday, slight chance showers before 10 a.m. The chance of showers and thunderstorms between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. Then Chaz likely and possibly a test about 2 p.m. So put a small hill. Guess who wins at every rate, mostly cut, but 80 higher 80 degrees at southwest spot. 5 to 7 mile an hour. Just as it's 6 that new miles less than 7 inch miles possible. That's what Thursday night. Chaz likely possibly a test before 7 p.m. Check the shot. Thunderstorms after 7 p.m. Mostly cut about 70 degrees at night southwest wind. Just is 6 and new miles. Between the 10 and quarter inch possible thunderstorms for Friday. Slight 50 shots at thunderstorms before 11 a.m. Then a slight 50 shots at thunderstorms after 3 p.m. Partly sunny at 82 degrees at lateral wind. Just makes winds at 48. Slight 50 shots at thunderstorms before 10 p.m. Partly cloudy at 66 degrees calm wind. Just makes winds at for Saturday. Partly sunny at 86 low about 67 degrees calm wind. Sunday, partly sunny at 90 degrees low 72 southwest spot. 5 to 8 mile an hour. Gets out 21 mile an hour for Monday. Partly sunny at 91 low 70 degrees west spot. 5 to 8 mile an hour. Gets out 20 mile an hour. And for Tuesday, partly sunny high at 85 degrees in west spot. 3 to 6 mile an hour right now. When northern it. Overcast at 67 degrees. That's going to be for the Raider Journal Body News on this July 22nd, 2020 on a Wednesday morning. Viewers, hope you have a good morning. Goodbye. Stay safe, be positive, be healthy, be well. Hope you have a wonderful morning and a wonderful day.